Hello, good morning. So, this is going to be another one of my basically movies, um, Blu-rays, and game, all basically goodies on disc. And again, it's generally science fiction, fantasy, and horror because those are the things that I like to watch here in Norway. So, let me begin with a PlayStation 3 game because I only got one. And the game I got is Lost Planet 3. So yeah, I heard some good things about this. So I thought it would be good to pick up. And then I can move on to basically Western animation because it's a set here that I am very excited about, and that is Beetlejuice, the complete series. I love this animation series. I love it so much. I mean, I like the movie, but I do like the animation so much better because the crazy world of Beetlejuice just works so much better in animated format. And um, yeah, so I'm get so excited about getting into this. And then I have some some TV series. I have Doctor Who, The Rescue, and The Romans. A nice little double feature thingy here. Like I said, I am trying to get all of the old Doctor Who series. So yeah, but since they are sold by serial, it sort of gets expensive with the shipping and all. So it goes relatively slowly building up a collection of that, but it's getting there. Then we have Grimm season 2, and I mean I have mixed feelings about season 1. I like it, but at the same time for a series about something supernatural to for me to sort of not be able to see more than 2, 3 episodes at a time before I go bonkers and get bored. That means it's not it's not one of my favorites, but it's still good enough that I wanted to pick up season 2. And here is another one I'm very excited about: American Horror Story season 2, Asylum. And before anybody else, no, I have not seen the Coven yet because basically I do not have TV access. There's so much shit on TV, I just don't bother paying for it. I'll rather just pick up things as DVDs so that I can watch them at my leisure. Nails get caught in my hair, obviously. Anyway, and then I have the second season of Time Track. And moving on to DVD movies because I only have two of those, or rather one and one collection, but yeah. First one is Vampires Brighter in Darkness. Gotta have some vampire movies. I mean, I just love those. And there was so much hassle getting this movie because basically the seller ran out and didn't tell me. They waited and waited and waited and waited, and after a while I asked him, why hasn't the movie come yet? Oh, it was run out, so I had to order it from another seller and wait for it to arrive. But here it is. And then I have cinema, Freak Show Cinema, 12 horror films. It's one of those Mill Creek packages things. And basically I've gotten this because when I go visit my mother, I want to pack as lightly as possible, not to have to lug around a lot of luggage on the train. So then, and when I want something to watch, it's just simpler to bring these that have several movies on it. And it has uh, Tales of the Dead, Zombie Genocide, The Curse of the Blackened Hand, Blanchard, no, The Curse of Blanchard Hill, Idol of Evil, Hell is Forever, Below Ground, Demon Holocaust, Order of One, Kung Fu Killing Spree, Cold Creepy Feeling, Paranormal Exorcism, uh, uh, Raid, Rage of a Jealous Vampire, Queen of Sunset Strip, uh, Gang Warfare by the Devil's Hand, the 666 Killer, and Tuck Bushman and the Legend of Fiddletown Dale. So, yeah. And I mean, it's dirt cheap. I think I paid $7 for these 12 movies. So, yeah. I can go on to some anime. I have gotten Bleach Series 9, Part 1, and Part 2. Again, like I said, I am trying to collect one of these longer running anime series one at a time. Since, yeah, many of them are iconic and I want to be able to watch them at my leisure. I do not like when they split series up into basically series 1 or season 2 with something that long running. That just is unnecessarily milking the customers of money, and this hair is driving me nuts. Just falls down on my nose and itches. Anyway, like I said, it just unnecessarily sucks money out of the customer, and to be quite honest, those kinds of business practices is one of the big things that leads to piracy. So the industry has to go in a bit about themselves as well, because, for example, I have no problem paying a fair price for an item, and generally I don't do piracy if there's things I can get. So, for example, I do suck up and buy those. I will happily pirate if there's things I can't, that is out of print and I can't get, or like I will show you a bit later with a few things that I bought from Malaysia, things that are generally not licensed in the West. So that's the only way that I can see it, because Crunchyrolls and such doesn't work in Norway. But generally I don't pirate unless it's things that aren't sold anyway. But I do understand those that do when they have those kinds of fuck you business practices. Anyway, moving on. We have Birdie the Mighty Decode. And this was sort of just an impulse buy. Basically, it's a female superhero comedy. So she's this hot foxy lady who is also a superhero. Yeah, just sounded like something fun to relax with. Here comes the Malaysia of it. We have Ginku Sensei Newbie. Complete series. And yes, I do know that these are pirated, but like I said, generally these things are not licensed, not that I have seen, and are not sold in the West, so it's this or nothing. And then we have Blue Dragon Season 1 and 2. And then we can move on to Blu-ray movies. So we have one here that's a little bit out of what I usually buy. It's Trance. So I thought the premise was sounded like a lot of fun. It's basically a guy who gets hypnotized. It's basically therapeutic hypnotism, and this involves him with some mafia business, and yeah, it's an action movie with hypnotism, and I thought it would be fun. And then we have Reisen til julestjernen. This is a remake. It's a Norwegian movie, and the original is shown about every Christmas here in Norway. It's basically about a little orphan girl who goes on a journey to find the Christmas star, because it vanished when this is basically a fantasy movie, and the princess went missing, and so the king cursed the Christmas star because the princess got missing when she went out to search for it. But then this traveling entertainment group, um, where where the hero of the story, Sonia, is a part of, she vows to help the king and find the Christmas star, and so she goes on a journey where she meets all sorts of fantastical creatures and so on and so forth. This is a remake. It's much more Hollywood, to say it like that, meaning there's no lot more special effects and boom and bang. I like it. It has some flaws, but yeah, the few times that Norway actually produces a fantasy movie, I sort of had to support it and buy it. I watched it on. I went to the movies to see it last last year, and yeah, and I mean, around Christmas time, you want that warm, fuzzy feeling, and like I said, Norwegian fantasy movie had to support it. Then I have After Earth, and I mean, like, this has gotten a lot of bad criticism, but I liked it. I mean, is it the most amazing movie ever? No, but I thought it was pretty entertaining. And then I have Despicable Me 2. Yes, this is the Norwegian title, Grusomme meg, which more translates into Gruesome Me, but let me not get into a rant about Norwegian titles for English stuff, because then we'll be here until Easter. So yeah, I liked it. I like these kinds of stuff, and the minions are adorable. The Wolverine, and I like this. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I mean, um, Japanese samurai mech made out of adamantium. Can't go wrong with that. And the last item I have here is another Norwegian fantasy movie that is Christmas themed. And I mean, I do wish they could make some fantasy movies that are not Christmas themed, but what can you do? At least, I mean, this is a genre I really love, in the fantasy genre, so I feel that I should support it when they actually make something in it. And like I said, uh, it's another Norwegian movie. It's named Julekongen, which becomes the Christmas King, and it's about a couple of children that goes between our world and sort of this fantasy world. Yeah, it's this is more the both this Reisen til julestjernen, which translates as the journey to the Christmas star, are it's definitely children's movies, but I mean, for Christmas themed fantasy movies, I think they'll be good. I haven't seen them yet. I'm saving them up for around when Christmas time is nearing, just to get that warm fuzzy feeling. So yeah. Anyway, this was my haul, and like I said, I haven't bought these all at once. It's a collective haul since the last video of this kind I made. So yeah, and I am going to some friends today to play Magic the Gathering. It's been so long since I've just gone up and played that. I've been playing a bit with my hubby, but other than that, not so much. So I'm excited about that. Yay! So that means I have to run. So have a great day, and blessed be.